right, welcome back on the know hows to start crocheting inside our chain. All right, we are going to do the single crochet. The single crochet is one of the shortest stitches. Okay, so we're going to skip some stitches so things can lay properly, and we are going to skip the first stitch. So remember, there's that first stitch, that V right there, that goes down and up. So we're going to skip that one and go into the second one. Okay, let me show you. So there's the first one, and there's the second one. So we're going to go into the second stitch. We're just going to catch that top loop right there. So we're going to skip the first stitch and go into the second one. So holding our yarn stable and figure out how you want to hold your working yarn. We are going to, I usually hold mine inside my hand. It's kind of tugging a little bit, but not too tight. Holding this part here with my pointer here. And now I'm going to grab my chain. There's the first stitch. We're going to go to the second stitch. Okay? The first one, and then the second one. We're going to the second one. So we're going to enter a hook into that top, into that bump right there. So that's the first one, and then there's the second one. Enter our hook into that second stitch. Bring it down the throat so we can have room to pull through the loop. Okay, so we enter that second stitch. We're going to yarn over, and if you need to adjust your grip, you can do that by holding it with your pointer so you can get a hold of this working yarn. You can wrap it around your pinky, hold it like such. Just hold it between your fingers, however you want to do it. Grabbing it, grab it here, and then I'm going to grab my chain. I yarned over. I'm going to pull through that stitch. It's almost like making a chain. And then we're going to yarn over again. We have 2 loops on our hook, and we're going to rotate our hook to go through both those chains. Okay, and that's a single crochet. See that? That's our first stitch. All right, let's do it again. Our next stitch is, all right, we went through that one. See how it's pulling it on that top loop? There's our next one right there. And that next one will be right there. Our next one will be there and there. So it shouldn't go back through there because you see how the yarn is opened up. That stitch has opened up. So we don't want to go through there. Let's go to the next one right there. So we're going to take our hook, go into that stitch there. All right, I'm in there. So I kind of lost my grip on my yarn. You can pull it down the neck, put it with your pointer, get your working yarn over, get yourself situated to get your tension proper. Don't tug on it too hard. Hold on to that chain. All right, so I yarned over. I'm going to pull through like we did our chain. We have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over, holding onto that chain, pull through 2 loops. So you can kind of tug down on your chain just to create space. I'm pulling it just a little bit, if you can see that. I'm going to rotate my hook down to go through those 2 stitches. All right, we created 1, 2 stitches. We went through 2 stitches. Don't you feel accomplished? I know I have a sense of joy here right now. All right, so let's go into the next stitch. We shouldn't go in that one because it's tugging already and it's separated. Okay, so our next chain will be here. So You see that? There. And the next one is there. All right, so we know it can go on there, so let's go into the next bump right there. So let's take our hook, going to that chain, holding on to that, yarning over, kind of rotating my fingers to grab some tension, and we yarned over. We're going to pull through that loop like we did a chain. We're going to yarn over, so you don't have to just physically yarn over. If you're holding your yarn in such a way, you can make that yarn over by moving your hook, so you don't have to always let go. So as you practice more, you'll find different tricks to help you along the way. So we're going to yarn over, pull through that loop, just one, and we have 2 loops here. Yarn over, pull through 2. So turning our hook down to go through those 2 loops. Now we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. We shouldn't go there because we already went in there. You see how open it is? Let's go to the next bump right there. So let's put our hook inside that next chain. And we're holding on to our working yarn and our chain, yarning over, pull through the loop, okay, yarn over, pull through both. Alrighty, let's try it again. Should we go in that one? No, because it's kind of separated. We went into that one. So let's go into the next bump, which is that one right there. Right there. Put my hook inside that stitch, yarn over, pull through that stitch like we did a chain, yarn over, and pull through both of those stitches. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, our next stitch is right there. Put our hook inside there, yarn over, pull through like you're doing a chain, yarn over again, and pull through both of those loops on your hook, just like that. All right, let's do it again. Insert in the next chain, which is there, yarn over, and it's always there, so the yarn is there over the hook, but make sure you yarn over, pull through like you were doing a chain. You have 2 loops there. Yarn over, pull through both of those loops, like so. Look at that single crochet. That's one of the shorter stitches. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Can you see the next one right there? Don't go through there because we already did. Go through there. So the next one would be the next bump, which is right there. Go through the chain, yarn over, and it's there. Just make sure you pull through like we did a chain, holding it to get stabilized. Yarn over, pull through both of those loops. Okay, let's continue. Insert, yarn over, pull through like you're doing a chain, yarn over and pull through both of those loops. Insert to the next one, which is right here. Not that one, because we see how open it is. We already went through there. So let's go to the next bump. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that loop like you did a chain, yarn over again, and pull through both loops. Insert in the next chain, yarn over, pull through, rotate your hook down, pull through that one chain, like you did a chain, yarn over, and pull through both of those stitches. See that? Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two. Insert, yarn over, the yarn is there, so it's already over. It's got to rotate it to catch it. Pull through, yarn over, pull through two. Insert, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through both of those loops. Alrighty. If you need more explanation, stop, rewind it, and do it again from the beginning. I know you're doing it. I know you will do well. If you haven't gotten it yet, continue to practice holding your yarn to create tension. You will get it soon enough. Alright. Next video will be the half double crochet. Alright, we have one more last loop there. Insert, yarn over, pull through that loop, bring it down the neck, yarn over, pull through both those loops. Rotate your hook to catch that and go through. Alright, so this is a single crochet. Okay. Alright, let's look at the anatomy of it. Look at her stitches. They have V's too. See that? That's the top of it. That's the side of it. And that's our chain we created at the bottom. Okay, so let's look at get my bobby pin. So this is one chain. This is two. This is three. I'm holding this way because that's where your hook is going to go. Our next row. This is four. There's another V. I'm not sure how I should hold it so you can see it. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we come back around, our hook is gonna go under those V's. Just like that. Get it there. There we go. It's gonna go under there. So that's a stitch. Okay? And when we created our first stitch, I should have put our stitch marker in our first stitch, which is right here. So when we come back down, we'll know which stitch to go back into, so your edges won't go in and out. All right, so stay tuned for the half double crochet. And thanks for sticking around this far. See you next time.